One of the greatest things that I did in my life that made the biggest change was that I became great at every single thing that I do. I made the change where it was no longer being great at one thing or a few things. I made every single detail of my life, every single different bit that was a part of my structure of where I went with life, I made it great. I left it in the best possible condition every time. I not only left it in the best possible condition, I also made it better than it was before. That's the way I've approached life. Whenever I'm with someone or I'm working on a project, I do it far better. Whenever we hear the term 110%, it means not only doing the full job to the best of your ability, it means go beyond it, do better than what was before. That's the same way it works whenever you're doing something in the gym, training as an athlete, wanting to get better physically, mentally, any type of way. It is always down to how you put in the effort. If it's 110%, if you approach learning at 110%, you become sharper than anyone else. If you want to get the best results in the gym, why is it I say I train past failure? I put in the failure, which is 100%, and then I get those extra reps at next 10%. Whenever I did this in every area, every small detail, how do you clean the house? Do you clean every single bit? Every single area gets cleaned? Or do you skip bits? Do you let bits get hidden and you say it's all right? Because if you do that, it pops up along your life. There's going to be times where there's a bit missing. It's not done to the best quality and you say it's okay. I'm going to settle with how that is. If you can settle then, it'll happen in the future again. Slowly but surely you start to cut away from the potential that you really have. Notice in life, great leaders, great business people, they always work every single project to perfection. You have to have the people around you on point. If you can do that and you make everything run to its best potential, put in 110%, and the people around you can see that you're putting in 110%, there's no saying the greatness that you notice from other people in your team who work for you. They all start to operate at 110%. I myself must do it before I can expect anyone else. Watch how life changes. Keep applying it. Make it that it becomes it's only what you do. There's no need for repetition at that point because it's constant. I make it always happen. There's never anything else allowed. If I stop and let anything else slide or I lose any bit of potential, then that opens up the possibility for me not to get what I want, not to do what I could really do, not to perform to my full potential, that I rely upon myself. Be the person, be the one and only that does everything in their life to 110%. This life that you live now is never again going to be the same. From this day forward, everything's done to 110%. If you can do that and you can stay true to that for every part of your life, then you no longer have to ask for advice, help, support. You don't have to use weak methods of getting things, hope, desire, asking anything. You rely on yourself and you notice the real potential that you truly have to be someone who achieves greatness and not just somebody who kind of went for it.